Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm taking a look at some of the cheapest PC fans on Amazon. I say some of because when I ordered them, Amazon was doing this thing where they weren't shipping for like a month, and I didn't want to wait that long. So this was the cheapest set I could find that would be delivered in a reasonable time. And this is them. The Iago DR series DR12. They're not bad fans. I got the Amazon page up here. $24. They're nothing special. For the price, you can assume they're not anything great. But actually, I was pretty pleasantly surprised. So these are RGB fans, and they're pretty basic ones at that. They are not PWM controlled. They're not controlled by your system whatsoever. In a low-powered, kind of a budget PC, which is what I use them for, I'll show you in a minute, they're pretty nice. It comes with a remote, a fan hub, and the set I got was a 3-pack, so you get 3 fans. So some of the downsides before we take a look, like I said, they're not PWM controlled. They are constant RPM, but they come with a remote that you can change that with. So it's not terrible. Another downside is the fan controller is actually powered by Molex. So on a lot of newer systems, you might not have a Molex connector. There's adapters you can get, and they're not expensive, so it's not a huge deal breaker. And actually, the power supply in the build that I put these in only had one Molex connector on a very budget power supply. So your mileage may vary. Why don't we take a look at the system I put them in, and yeah. The fans are off here. They're not bad looking. I actually like the design, the circular LEDs on them. Ignore the case. It's a project I'm working on, and it is far from finished. So I have the lights set to blue to match the blue of the case and everything. The remote is one of those cheap Chinese little remotes you get with cheap Chinese RGB strips. It does come with a few colors, so it's kind of nice. And there's a few different modes you can change through with the lighting. So, like I said, they're cheap, but they're not bad fans. For a budget build or something, maybe a pre-built that you want to add a little flair to, these are definitely a very good option. As for the build I'm working on, again, like I said, it is far from finished. Right now, I've got some old quad-core Xeon, an RX 580. Something's up with the motherboard, so it might just get scrapped and turn into something else very soon. 50-60% finished painting the case. It's an old, it's my old case. It's a what is this? An NZXT H500. Actually, it was an H500i, but the lighting never worked out of the box, so the lighting strips that came with it have been torn out, and they're long gone. This case, honestly, I wasn't a fan of it when I got it, but that's not the point. We're looking at the fans. They're pretty nice fans. I like them. The controller, I don't think they could have made any cheaper, but for something like this, it's going to stay on blue, and I'm probably going to stick that in a drawer and never see it again. So it works. That's the plain and simple. These fans work. Personally, I like the aesthetic. I think they look good. They're quiet, and they're very reasonably priced. I'm going to stick a link to the Amazon page in the description. I'm not an Amazon affiliate. I'm not making any money off them, but realistically, I might buy another set of these. I believe they do come in packs of 5, and I believe there's an option for some RGB strips. Actually, let's take a look at the controller real quick. So this is this is the fan controller. So this is the fan controller. The nice thing about it is magnetic, so you can basically stick it anywhere you want in the case. It does support, it looks like 8 fans and 2 light strips. So, I mean, this cheap set could go a very long way in making a, like I said, a budget case, a budget build look very good. The connectors are proprietary. Again, they're not PWM. There is a single power cord in there. It comes with a Molex adapter. But you can't beat it for the price, I guess is what I'm getting at. I am a fan. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If you need some budget RGB fans, check the description. I'm a fan. They sold me. They won. I'm not putting them in my main rig because that would be silly. But again, a budget build, a pre-built upgrade, things like that, they are, I would say, perfect. That's all I got for today. Hit the like button, get subscribed, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Have you used these fans before? Have you used their light strips? I don't know anything about the light strips, so maybe the light strips are crap. But so far, I'm impressed. Let me know what you think. And that's about it. See you in the next one.